Hey, what's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to my F1 2018 Fantasy Career Mode here with Alfa Romeo. We're here back with round number 5 at the Portuguese Grand Prix, Tondela. If you did miss the last episode, be sure to go check that one out. Before you see this one, really great episode at Russia. Solid points paying positions there, and overall, pretty decent showing. Obviously, the rain helped out a lot, and there's no rain forecast for Tondela. It's already a difficult Grand Prix as is, so that's it's going to be a tricky one, I think. This one, we might struggle a little bit, but we'll plow on and see how we go. We've got a rear wing being built in literally 5 hours, so literally if I click continue, it's, is that built? Is literally, am I correct? Yeah, there we go. It literally got built straight away. So brand new rear wing parts, so awesome stuff. So we can get that working straight away. So let's go to, I can't do that yet. I can't improve the part yet because the team is still working on it. So let's quickly look at the sponsors. So got slot 2 then, 3 offers here. We've got Petronas, Red Bull Cola, and Red Bull Cola. 2 different offers from Red Bull Cola here. So not going to go for the middle one as per usual. We've just been going with the fixed per race. That seems to be the best kind of business plan for us as a team, sounding all technical and formal. So we've got 16 races for 12.5, or we've got, that's an upfront payment, I should say, so that's going to be a nice cash injection straight away. Or we've got 24 race deal, which is 1.323 million. So let me just add this on the calculator over here. So that's quite a bit. So that's quite a big cash injection. That's, although it's a slow, obviously 24 races, that's 1.3 we're getting every single race. And we're already getting like 2.9, so we add that on, that's going to be, you're talking 3 point, nearly 4 million almost, if it's like we're just right there. So actually we go to finances now. Yep, 4.2. That is absolutely awesome. 4.2 mil every single race. We are absolutely balling, and we're on the high stacks, fat stacks budget. We are sorted. Okay, that's a good profit margin. Very good profit margin. So we're going to move forward a little bit. We're going to make sure the car gets built. We've also got some possible improvements to the rear wing. So minus 400,000 plus 30. Or am I made of money? Well, I kind of am right now. Plus 30 in performance. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? 400,000. That's not too bad. Add that on. Get that on there. Sweet. Right. Down to 12 mil, but we've just added on performance. We've added on free performance. Well, it's not free, but you get what I mean. Just instant performance there. Right, car repairs finished, so we'll improve the parts then. And look at that, all the rear wings improved. So we're going to add that on to performance. Let's remove one of these rear wings. We'll remove this one. Add that on there. So that's got the max of 613. That's got max of 669. So that's what we want. Gearbox, we're improving the one we made. Okay, that's good. And in the brakes, we're improving the best one there. Right, okay. So we'll go for reliability. You also need to add on for the rear wing there. And I'll bump that to 6 days before the race. So probably 5 days after the race, 10-10 split should be enough to get that to a point where it's reliable enough for the race ahead at Tondela. So let's look at new parts now for the engine. Looks like suspension's a little bit down. We're 9th, 9th there, 10th for that one, 10th for this one. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure one of you guys have probably told me in the comments, and I've forgotten about how it works, but this scaling is whack. The scaling's whack. It just doesn't make any sense. Why does this look worse when these are technically worse in terms of compared to the pecking order on the grid? Just what's up with that, huh? What's up with that? Maybe that just means there's a finer margin. Like if I do a minimal upgrade, these will jump up the order. And suspension's just got further to go. I don't know, but suspension takes 24 days. Something like a gearbox and engine take far longer. So I'm inclined maybe to go with the suspension now. We've done a rear wing. We've done a gearbox already. So let's have a little gander. Is suspension coming up anytime soon? Comes up twice here, 3 times. Comes up 3 times. That's good enough for me. Let's do suspension. I feel like suspension's an underrated part that we always forget about. So let's go ahead and do that. So plus 20 max. That'll be 659 or 664. 664 it is. 2.4 million. Yep, let's sign that. Pen to paper. And that's in the building blocks. Right. What we got coming up? Anything else coming up? Don't think so. I think we're literally just waiting on this reliability. How's that coming along? 48%. Okay. That's okay. I think I've judged it correctly. Also, I know a lot of you guys have been screaming at me in the comments of other videos that you guys want more, or those of you who do watch the series want way more of this series. Guys, I can't just spam out this series or one series, really. I'm trying to keep a fine balance between all the series, really. And also, if you notice, these videos are quite long, and it also does mean that maybe, it takes time for a few other people to get round to watching these videos, so that's why I'm trying to spread them out a little bit more, because the videos are so long. One video is like at least minimum 30 minutes, because there's plenty to do in this game. If I just spam it out, I feel like there's not enough time left basically for people to catch up and watch the videos that have gone by. So I appreciate the enthusiasm for those who do enjoy the series, but I'm trying to keep it fine balanced. It's not just you guys that are watching stuff on my channel. There's other people who are watching other series, so I'm trying to keep it balanced. So calm it in the comments. I'm asking kindly there if you could just calm it. I'm trying my best here, trying to bring out regular intervals. Right, male wise, fuel efficiency. I gotta tell you, it's great to be driving a car which only sips fuel. Okay, thanks, Charles. Thanks for that memo that I didn't ask for. On that fuel note, I forgot that Carlos actually has an easy on fuel little trait, a permanent trait, so that is why it's so easy to manage him in the race in terms of fuel. Right, how are we looking on the car? Because we're nearly at Tondela. 76%. I think we can probably we can afford to go 16-4 there. Let's move on a little bit. Right, pre-race gossip, that's fine. What's the report, by the way? 37 laps, 10% rain. Yeah, 10% is really not that much, so it's probably not going to rain. 80%, these are 78. Okay, we're going to move that all the way there. May as well add that other rear wing on. What else should we add on? Brakes. Let's add on the brakes then. We'll get to go. 20-0, but, playing on to Tondela now. We're good to go. New rear wing, I can actually fit that on the car. Let's do that. So I'm going to add that onto Carlos. But both drivers will technically get an upgrade to their rear wing, basically. Because I will switch Carlos to this, and I will have... Actually, no, hang on. Oh, yeah, Sainz had the worst one. Actually, so yeah, Sainz getting a bump up. Charles will stay the same, but in terms of their opinion... I mean, they're both angry at where the overall car is, but against each other, they're pretty happy. So actually, that's fine. That's fine. It's really, they're just upset with where the car is. But I'm sorry, boys. We're trying our best, but don't exactly have the biggest factory in the world. But let's move back to here. Right, tyres, high tyre wear, fuel burn medium. We're going to go for 5. Yeah, we'll go for 5 soft tyres and plenty of hards. We're not going to use mediums, are we? So we'll go for 3 and we'll go for 7. Plenty of hard tyres, do plenty of work in practice. I've already done that. Why did I click that? Okay, all clear. So on to practice. Probably going to be a pretty straightforward one, to be honest. Great, sending them out on the hard tyres, and since it's all dry, we've got plenty of hard tyres also to burn as well. So we should be getting the complete, spectrum of the race trim. Might also go again for the qualifying tactic, trying the qualifying trim. So I don't know, maybe sacrifice, level 2 maybe instead on the hard. I'm not too sure. It's difficult to tell how much it really gained us last episode, because of course there was the rain, which was why it kind of was worth to sacrifice the race tire, which was going to be the hardest tire usually for our team. Whereas now we know it's probably going to be dry completely, unless that 10% wants to kick in. So I don't know how much of a aid it's going to be this time round in terms of compromising the race for the qualifying. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how fast these guys get their setups going. I think that's another thing. If we can get the setup done quite quickly, then I can make decisions a little bit faster in terms of, or a little bit better in terms of what we're doing. It's going to start off with 2 greats and a good. So both of them in the same place there in terms of setup. So hopefully just the same tweaks can be applied. And I think we need to change the suspension stiffness a little bit for the handling. But it looks like downforce and speed balance wise, we're kind of in the right area. I'm going to go for that. A little bit more downforce and a little bit more towards understeer. I'm going to hope that's the direction to go in. We're going to do the same thing with Carlos. Maybe, should we try the other way around with him? I mean, that's... Ooh, okay. So maybe he wants to go downforce, maybe. Okay, we're going to try the opposite for Carlos. We're going to go the other way, basically. I think we need to go to understeer, but I think maybe... Yeah, right. I'm going to try that. Split strategy on the setup. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. Right, bring them both in. Let's see what they're on. Ooh, okay. So, probably was the correct way to go with Carlos. Maybe not the right way with Leclerc. Okay, no, okay. So, they wanted... So, actually, we got kind of half and half, basically. We need high downforce, but they wanted a longer gear ratio. Right, okay. So, we'll go back to what we were, and we're going to have even more. So, go to about yay much, I think. That much. But we're going to go back to where we were on this. We're going to tweak this like so. Right, that's good. That should come out with 2 greats, 2 excellents, and a great. Hopefully. So, I'm going to be confident in that decision and send him out on a 12-lap stint. The same with Leclerc. We'll go the other way. We want a longer gear ratio, but he's good on downforce. So, let's just go back to what we were and then a little bit more on the other side. So, probably about That was great. So yeah, probably that much I think will be good. So I'm confident of that. So let's go for 12 laps as well. Same hard tyres, and off you pop, lads. Off you pop. Right, I'm gonna bring them in. We're gonna try this tactic. We're gonna do some qualifying trim, and we're gonna sacrifice some race trim and some the hard tyre knowledge. Those are the words. Right, qualifying trim, 3 laps, soft tyres send out, and the same for Carlos once he's in. Send out. Oh, he's got 3 grades. He's not got excellence. That's a little bit weird. Right. Soft tyres. Right. What are you saying? You got 95% though. 95%. I mean, that's just feedback. The optimum balance, 95%. I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He needs to stop whining. Oh my god, it's what? It started to rain. It started to rain randomly. Oh, it's gonna rain right at the end. Jesus. Okay, the 10% came into practice. Okay, didn't think that was gonna happen, and that might just jeopardize our run here. We're kind of nearly at level 1 on these tyres. Come on, please. Oh, that knowledge is... Oh, there we go. Level 1 on qualifying. Can we get level 1 on softs, please? We go to the end. They're going to come in anyway, so perfect timing there. Right, come in. Right, Charles is in. Send out. Ooh, right. Do I bother to even send him out again? I don't think we should. Is there any point? Race trim's nowhere near it. There's no point sending him out again. Is Carlos even going to get enough... No, they don't even get the... send them out quickly for a soft tyre stint. Just 1 lap will do. Just go out for 1 lap, lads. Just get that extra... Squeeze out that extra knowledge of soft tyres. You know, it's like squeezing a ripe orange or lemon. Just, you need to get the last bit out. You know, there we go. Level 1. Got it. Right, I think that's pretty much the end of our practice then. Rain's out in full force. So we've got level 1 soft tyres, level 1 on qualifying trim, level 2 on the hards, and the race trim. Decent spreads. We'll see. Maybe if this 10% wants to come in the race, I would not be too disheartened by this rain in the race. So please and thank you, race gods. Love you. Okay, thanks. Bye. On to qualifying, and it is looking all dry here at the moment. Is there any rain forecast? Doesn't look like it. It's drier than Gandhi's flip-flop. Right, so let's go for soft and the qualifying trim. Nice again for the 2nd time in a row now to have some knowledge for qualifying. Car setup is A-OK. They're all good. Start qualifying and hopefully put on a good show. So we're going to send Carlos out straight away on the soft tyres. We're going to wait a little bit with Leclerc. And we're going to do this manually then. Okay, we've got good and overheated. That wasn't an amazing manual showing there. And down the pit lane, we've got a gap there for Leclerc in spot. So soft tyres, please. Down the pit lane, quickly. Oh, we just got ahead of some people, I think. Ooh, tyre temps are dropping. Ooh, feather that throttle. Come on. Here we go. Come on, get a perfect overheated. Perfect and overheated. Okay, let's see. Science goes 1, 2, 2, 5. Let's see. Leclerc's got some traffic, unfortunately, here. That is rather unfortunate. What is Science's time going to be? He's, at the moment, ahead of Gasly still. Hartley's put in another banger. Hartley's 1.2 faster than us. What the hell is Hartley smoking these days in this series? Like, he's just banging in the amazing lap times. Leclerc now across the line. What is he going to put? Goes faster than Sainz by literally nothing. Literally nothing there between Leclerc and Sainz. Right, track grip is going up. There's no rain coming up, so let's wait a little bit then. Right, I think we've got a gap coming up in a little bit. Right about now, I would say. We've got a gap here, so soft tyres, send out. Fast forward that. Right, nice gap. Ooh, just about. And I'm going to send out Charles. Okay, there's not a lot of room here now on track. A lot of people on track, but going to have to send him out. Going to put him on auto because I can't do Sainz and him at the same time here. A little bit struggle. Right. Get that in the middle there for... I know I'm looking at Charles, but I'm working on Sainz there. He's on perfect and overheated. We're going to take this off auto and work on him now. Right, perfect and overheated for Charles as well. I don't know how the spacing was. I think Sainz has got some company in the McLaren, but he's gone green twice. So that's at least good. Across the line then, and it's 12th. Oh, banger then from Sainz from last place on the grid. He needed that. We're 22nd there. That wasn't good. We weren't in a good place there with Sainz. So awesome stuff. Awesome. The grid is so close from 17th down to 22nd there, I might add. That's amazing. Right, green the first sector. It's going to be white in the second because he's got the bloody Sauber in the way of... who the hell's this? I can't even tell. But across the line, and it is 20th. That Sauber, man. That Sauber cost us. We're green in the first, and then coincidence that we're white in the last two due to the Sauber being right ahead of us. But Carlos Sainz with a new rear wing, putting in the work. 12th place. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. But Hartley, man, I want to say it again. What? Something's wrong with his AI car, surely. He can't be, he's not that far. Right, on to the race then. Hard tyres, race trim. Hard tyres, race trim. What are we saying on the car setup, boys? What are we saying? What's the strategy going to be like? 37 lap race, 18 to 20. Probably only going to go 16, let's be honest with ourselves. So let's go to 32 and then a soft tyre at the end, maybe? Looks like that, I think. I think it looks like that. Right, going to go hard tyres then at the start, as per usual. And we'll have to see how that goes, really. I think we're looking at a 2-stop with a soft tyre at the end there. We're going to go pushing, overtake mode. Right, off you pop onto the Portuguese Grand Prix from 12th and 20th on the grid. We go to 5 red lights and we are underway. Going to go on attacking now straight off the bat. Go to auto and fast forward that. Sainz down to 13th place. Leclerc stays in 20th for now. We're ahead of Hulkenberg. We're behind Ocon, who's going side by side with Lin there, who did an absolute madness, I think, if I remember correctly last episode. We're going down the inside there. Lovely overtake up into 12th now. Again, back to his starting position then for Sainz. Leclerc stays put in 20th ahead of Stoffel Van Dorn, just behind Fernando Alonso there. We're still focusing, though, on Carlos Sainz. Let's fast forward this and see what he can do as we're pushing hard now. Obviously, fuel tyre temps aren't an issue right now. They might be in like a lapse time. Sainz up into 11th. Nice overtake there around the outside of Lin. And, oh, what a banger of a straight there for Carlos Sainz. Up into 9th place. Defends there from, who is that? Grosjean. Romain Grosjean. He's up into 10th. And, ooh, Leclerc. Leclerc's up into 12th. Go on, son. Go on. Right, go down to neutral here. The tyre temps are coming up on a Saturday. So let's calm things down as Grosjean sends down the inside, although oh, come on, yes! Sainz, baby, good stuff. Good stuff there for Carlos. He nearly makes a double overtake there. Doesn't quite make it work, though. Doesn't make it stick, but he stays in 9th at least, ahead of Gasly, and Grosjean is going way down the order now. All right, Gasly's going to attack us, but now we need to remain calm and go and conserve here, and just, need to play the long game. We may be overtaken by cars, but we're playing the long game. We need to make these tyres last. Right, down to 11th. Hartley is in 9th at the moment, still doing well. Ooh, Ocon down the inside, that's fine. Where is Leclerc now at the moment? 14th. Ooh, there's a 3-way scrap there. Bit of a madness between Kobayashi, that man, I can't pronounce his name, and Lin. But Leclerc in a bit of clean air here, closing up on Gasly, who's fighting Ocon hard, who's fighting us, obviously. So we're being a bit of a bottleneck at the moment on lap 5, and we defend to the inside. Oh, look at that! Kobayashi came out flying out of nowhere. He's overtaking Leclerc, and Leclerc's got his pants pulled down a little bit because he's in 15th there. But huge bottleneck, and we're down to 13th now. It's a huge scrap here, 4-way scrap. I feel like we need to use some ERS maybe down this straight. Let's go for it. Through this last bit, right. ERS it. Come on, let's try and overtake. Re-overtake these guys if we can, please. Nope. Nope. Nothing. Great. Fantastic. Really wasted the ERS there. Banter. Although what we are doing is, they may be ahead of us, but we are conserving these tyres. We're conserving them. Right, tyre temps are coming down quite a bit, so we're going to go back to neutral then. I don't want to dip into the cold tyre region, so we'll keep that bouncing around a little bit there. But I feel confident that we are doing quite a decent amount of conservation here to make these tyres go the distance. It's really just about if we're losing too much pace of the cars around us. Where is Ricciardo going to feed out? Ricciardo feeds out ahead of us. It's all about where Gasly then goes. Where is Gasly, actually? Let's play here. Where's Gasly? Just up the road? Okay, not too bad. Right, I think we're fighting the likes of Gasly for the tail end of the points here, which will not be a bad effort here at Tondela. It's a difficult circuit for sure against the AI. The AI are usually quite good around Portugal, so if we can just slip into the points with Sainz, that'll be a success, I think, for me. Right, so Sainz still in P11, just ahead of Hulkenberg. Leclerc's in 14th. He's chasing after the, is that the Sauber or is that the Williams car? I think that might be, no, is that the Haas? That's the Haas in grey, yeah, right. And we're ahead of Gasly now, who's pit. But Gasly's basically got an entire pit stop on Leclerc, which is a little bit worrying, to be honest. But he did start on soft, so we've got soft tyres to come at the end of this race. Gasly went 9 laps on soft, so that should mean we can go 9 laps at the end there on soft. So we should be able to come in on lap 20. We're going 9, so that'll be 29. Yeah, 29. So split that half and half, that would be 10, that would be like 14 laps, basically, 14 and 15. So I think we'll go 14 on this stint, because obviously these tyres on heavier fuel are going to wear a bit harder. So we'll go on lap 14, we'll come in, and then go out again on a hard tyres for 15 laps, and then 9 laps stint at the end on softs. That's going to be the plan of action. And really, it's just about if the car has the pace to continue to do that. Right, lap 12. Sainz is still in 10th, which is really good. Leclerc has overtaken Pierre Gasly for 12th place, so he's still managing to keep ahead of Gasly. Gasly having a few issues, and tyre wear-wise, pretty much where we hoped we'd be around here, lap 14. If we're going to lap 14, indeed, then I think we're pretty much where we are, because this means now in the next lap or so I can start pushing Sainz and also Leclerc. Both of them on the same tyre wear, actually. This is actually going quite well in terms of the plan we just said we're going to stick to. For that plan, we're good. Whether it's good enough to beat some cars into the points is another matter. Right, I'm going to continue Sainz on for a little bit longer. With Leclerc, we're going to go full out attack mode here and really start pushing with him onto the next lap and start using some of the ERS here. Right, worn out tyres for Sainz. That's fine. Keep it going, mate. Keep it going. Keep it going. Right, gaining 1 second here. Right, Leclerc has to come in this lap. Right, he's made it to lap 15. Hard tyres, recharge. Fast pit stop, let's go for it. I also changed the pit crew, if you noticed there. 1 sec, I'll do it. I'll show you guys with Sainz. Right, he's in. Right, Sainz continues on. Overtake mode, use ERS. We need to use ERS during that lap, but with Leclerc, all good. Good pit stop there, no mistakes. We're on auto. Medium fuel, please. And neutral out the pit lane. Right, with Sainz, use the ERS. We come through the chicane. And ERS down that straight. But if you can see here, we go on pits. Hard tyres. Park conditions fine. Recharge the battery. You'll see here, we're on pretty low risk of mistake chance there. So we're looking good. I changed a few of them before we got to the beginning of the episode. So he's coming in. And that's 1.2 gain there on that lap. So that's a really decent in-lap there from Sainz. So he's in now. Please be a good pit stop. No mistakes. Ah! What? I jinxed it. I bloody jinxed it. I jinxed it. Wow. Great. Aarav, just don't speak about mistakes. Just you jinx it, mate. You just jinx it. Right, we come out behind Leclerc. So Leclerc's undercut worked out quite well for him, unfortunately, for Sainz's doing. But Sainz straight away. I didn't even put. Look, it's on race. It's on race team. No team orders there. Sainz just did enough madness to overtake Leclerc straight away. Fair enough, lad. Right, we're going to conserve for both of them because we need to continue to conserve, and we also need to save fuel. Right, we're on lap 20. I reckon Hartley and Gasly have to come in pretty damn soon, like in the next 2 laps. We're 12th and 13th, so, you know, pretty close together, actually. And it's actually quite 2 by 2 here. Actually, wait, hang on. It's literally, apart from Williams, it's a Noah's bloody Ark. 2 Mercedes, 2 Ferraris, 2 Red Bull, 1 Williams, 2 Force India, 2 Toro Rosso, 2 Alfa Romeo, 2 Renault, 2 Haas. Up down to 18th. It's literally Noah's Ark here at the moment. But we're looking good. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now to go to lap 29. It could actually mean we can push these hard tyres a little bit more before we get to lap 29, which is always a good thing because it means we can bump up lap time a little bit. Actually, you know what? We're going to start pushing with Leclerc right now a little bit. Try and close him up because he is a little bit. He's being chased down by 14th there, Kobayashi. So just to get him away from Kobayashi, let's just try and push him a little bit to get him closer to Sainz. And we have got the tyre temp for it, and we're only going like 7 more laps now. Right, I'm going to stick them both on high because they got fuel to burn, and obviously we've got the race trim and the hard tyre knowledge. So, well, I think it's better to have the fuel going a little bit faster right now at the moment. Leclerc is catching up to Sainz somewhat. Obviously, though, I did have Leclerc on pushing for a little bit. 14 laps remaining, 24. Gasly's surely got to come in now. He's got to be pitting this lap. That tyre wear is atrocious. Where is he? Yeah, he's got to come in. Yeah, 15% tyre wear. All right, Sonny Jim. A bit weird. All right. In that case, let's go pushing. Let's go pushing. I've been buoyed by Gasly taking his tyres so far. Use some ERS here, boy. Use some ERS. Right, we're 11th and 12th now. Kobayashi, Hulkenberg pits. Hartley's got to come in this lap, so I think now's the time to maybe push again. I'm kind of going pushing and neutral. Leclerc's tyre wear's a little bit, or tyre temp's a little bit high there. Use ERS down this straight. Use ERS down this straight. Going to take that back off onto auto around 20%. There we go. So they lost a little bit of time there. Well, Sainz did. Right, Hartley's in. Up into 10th. And 11th. Yeah. No. Oh, I think Hartley. How's he done that? Hartley. Wow. Okay. Okay, Leclerc's pace not as good as I thought it was. Hartley's come out ahead of him. That is surprising, to say the least. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Right, going to start pushing in now with Sainz. Overtake mode. Use ERS down this straight. Hartley is closing in quite rapidly, obviously, on fresher medium tyres. I'm going to start doing the same with... We might have to double stack them too. I think they've got the time to double stack, maybe. I think they've got the time. Right, we're going to go through the chicane here. Use the ERS down this straight. Use the ERS down the straight. There we go. Right, I'm going to pit in this lap now with Sainz. Or do I? He's got decent... He's got 35% tyre weight. He could still go on a little bit longer, I think. Let's... I don't know. Wait, let's calculate this. Could he go on longer? Leclerc's got worn tyres. He's got to come in. Right. Push. Pit. Softs. 9 to 11. Yes. Right. Recharge battery. 100%. Pit strategy fast. Right. Leclerc's coming in. Sainz, you're going to go on for one more lap, sir. One more lap. Do us one more lap. Right. One more lap with him. Push in now. His tyre's going to start to overheat. Leclerc's on auto. Go on medium. Go on medium. As he comes out of the pits. Where is... Wait. Okay, where are you? Okay, you're 13th. Okay, you've come out in 13th. Okay. So that's the lowest we can hope for. Okay, that's pretty decent. 13th being the lowest we can hope for this race. That's pretty good. So now, it's just up to him to use the soft tyres. And up to Sainz. Where is Sainz? Right. He's not getting as much as I hoped he would. Pit in. Softs. Park condition. Recharge that. Pit strategy fast. Right. Where he's in 10th right now. Hartley's just behind. Gasly's on softs. He's come in early for softs, Gasly. So his tyre's going to be very worn indeed. Sainz hasn't gained as much as I thought he would on the in-lap, though. That's a little bit disappointing and worrying. Right, he's in. No mistake there. Fantastic. Right, there is Hartley. And Gasly. That was Gasly, sorry. My bad. That was Gasly. Right. Okay, you know what to do now. You just got to push, and we've got to try and overtake these Toro Rosso cars. Oh, he's closing up right up to Gasly. Come on, son. He smells blood here. He smells blood. He smells blood. Go on, Sainz. Go on. Get him. Get him. These tire temps are getting a little bit hot. Oh, boy. These tire temps are getting very, very hot. All right, we're on conservative. But we are catching. 1.2 there. Ooh, lost a bit of time. Like, it's a fine balancing act here. I think with Leclerc, we have to be on conserve the entire time. But it's Sainz. It's a fine balancing act between neutral and conserve. Use some ERS here. Come on. Go high fuel mixture. Come on. Come on. Catch him. Oh, Gasly's going to come in. Gasly's going to come in. Right. In that case, conserve. Conserve. If he's going to come in, he's going to come in. So let's just protect the tyres. Protect the tyres. Yeah, he's in. We're through until 11th. Right. Hartley, son. And Verstappen, please. Can you just, like, fall off the cliff, please? Could you just do that? That would be awesome for us. Right. Use ERS with Charles because we've got a lot there to spare. Where's Hartley? Where's Hartley? Hartley is just up the road. 3 laps remaining. And you got 63% tyre wear. Right, Sainz, it's time for you to overheat the tyres a little bit, Sonny Jim, but let's go pushing. Let's try and catch one Brendan Hartley. Come on. Use some ERS down this straight. We're gained minus 0.9. Hartley is there in 10th. Verstappen is pits. Verstappen's going to overtake Hartley, surely. And whilst he does that, hopefully he slows down Hartley. ERS that down this straight. Where is Hartley? There he is. There he is. Right, going full out attack mode. Use all the ERS. Use all the ERS here. Go full fuel mixture. Just attack, boy. I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, we're on to the final lap now. We're on to the final lap now. Right. Medium. High. Medium. High. Neutral. Right, Leclerc might be susceptible here in 12th. Okay, he'll be okay. He'll be okay. But we're looking on Sainz. Come on. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. Right. Use some ERS down this straight. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him, Sainz. Get him. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Yes. Down the inside. Oh, it's close. It's close. Overheating the tyres like absolute crap here. Overtake mode. Come on. Little bit of splurge on overtake mode. Come on. Come on. No. Oh, on the death of it. Sainz got so close. He was literally side by side with him for a brief second. And we missed out on points by literally an inch there. It's 11th and 12th. Oh. God damn it. Sainz, you're so bloody close, man. You're so close. We were literally side by side into the chicane. We just need a little bit more ERS, you know, a tiny bit more ERS or just a little bit more fuel. Maybe we saved some later. Ah, that's a missed opportunity to get some 1 point there at least. God damn it. Right. That was a pretty enthralling race, though. That was quite tense at the end there. I thought we could have got him. Really thought we could have got him. But decent effort for both of them to be that close. Because I thought Leclerc was going to be out of the race, basically, after qualifying. I thought he was going to be way out of it. But he showed some good pace there, Charles. So, decent stuff. Fair play. Still in 6th. 16 points. No points gained for us. Toro Rosso finally got on the board with 1 point. But we're good. You know, we've got that cushion. All in all, decent race, guys. So if you have enjoyed that, smash the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you are new around here, do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. 4.2 million in the bank. 420 blaze it. And that is going to be it for the Portuguese Grand Prix. We'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you guys next time.